Не поняв. Всім привіт! Вітаю вас на своєму каналі. Підписуйтесь на канал, ставте лайки. Ми тут проходимо ігри і трошки цікавимося IT і зборкою ПК. Але в основному я зараз ігри проходжу. Або граємо в мультиплеєр. Да. Ставте лайки, підписуйтесь на канал і пишіть коментарі свої в цих... в прямому ефірі. Почекати на дзвінок Різа. Не буду чекати. Ні, нормальна машина, диви, як їздить. Правда, вона не розганяється до космічних швидкостей. Ну, давайте спробуємо. Чи не будемо пробувати? Ні, давайте все-таки спробуємо. Ну от 80. Блін, вона, звісно, тормозить довго.
So me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. Powder Sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His techs are only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what's so me spilled? We really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the hollow. Read one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral inputs.
Ну от сотку я розігнав.
Something you teach for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She know you came with my blessing.
Так, ну от 115. 118. Ну от 118 це її максимум. Ну дивіться, її не носить дуже сильно. Що тут відбувається, люди? Дайте я теж поучаствую. Дайте. На! Так, якщо що. Блін, поліція. Видно, я зачепив поліцейського під час пострілу.
All units in the area, order has been restored.
А про мене забули.
Instructed to return to patrol.
Ти хто такий? Що, ти здурів? А, це туди, да. Граната, дивіться, не розірвалась. Лежить. Зараз вони від'їдуть від поліції. Саме смішне, що от поліція дивиться на них і не стріляє.
Don't even want to find you. Watch out! Here I come!
All nearby units, a new disturbance has been reported.
Фігмано. Та блін.
You piece of shit!
One more thing. Hear that? Clocks are ticking. Time waits for no chew.
Та блін, тут поліція. Ну все, поліція про мене забула. 3 хвилини, скільки нам... 3 кілометри їхати, що за херня? О, це така машина, як в мене прям. Ого, це стільки дамага аж вилетіло. Машина щас розіб'ється. До речі, ця теж дуже повільно їде. Такою десь самою швидкістю. Давай. 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 Ну, давай. Та блін. Все, з дороги. Та блін. Ну чого ви до мене пристали? Все, машині гаплик. Да, гаплик. Ну, блін, от обов'язково тобі мене підрізати, чи що? А, задом наперед, все. Ще одна машина спереду. Блін, як же від неї відколупатись? Ні. Блін, не як. Блін, я ще встигну доїхати, можливо. Дай тільки повернути нормально. 13 секунд. Давай, давай.
Not gonna lie. You got a gift. My man will take care of the rest.
Машина щас зірветься тут. Прям тут. Ну це не моя проблема. Привіт, полісмен. Що, не змогли мене догнати? А я за 5 хвилин, коротше, щез. А де це вона? А, сюди? Да, вроді сюди. Що з тобою зробили? Так ти мене не бачив. Чи може взяти мені? Блін, що у вас з лицями? Що тут происходить? А, вони ваншотні. Z. Ладно. Короче, тут, походу, якийсь квест був, але мені просто було цікаво, що тут відбувається. Що це за вантажівка? Ну ця прям дуже дуже маневрена. Що за хрінь? Походу я не туди натиснув. Так. А. Ти що, охренів? Зараз я вам дам. Ну блін, от нахфіга нариватись? В смислі небезпечна зона? Чого вона небезпечна?
How's it going, honey bun?
Тут мені нема що шукати, мені треба цей. Як це він називається? Коротше, ящик, який очки дає. Там комусь погано. Так, тут ми вже були.
Chew. You look like someone stepped on some fried, stinky tofu.
Keep it down, will ya? Oh, my head's about to burst after boosting that shit last night.
You think that's bad? When I tried that Dogtown, I got so spaced out and paranoid.
Якщо тут ворожа місцина, то тут нельзя прям ходити? Тут не ворожа. Ага.
There was a problem at Longshore Stacks. Remember that attack convoy we hit?
Я просто не хочу зря прориватись туди, якщо там немає цього. В смислі ворожа місцина? Чи це вона раптом ворожа? Ну тут своя. А, тут я знаю, тут я був.
What are you doing?
Блін, а де ще знайти ці всі? Так, подожди. У мене тут спецзамовлення. А як туди залізти ви собираєтесь? Блін, а реально, як ви туди збираєтесь залізти? О. А що то? Так, щось мені вже паршиво робиться, я чувствую. Так. 1С. 1С. 1С і 55. Все, всі відгадав. Не, дайте замість автомата. А, тут така гвинтівка. Угу. В смислі, тут по одній кулі запихувати? Ну це якісь знущання. Та й вона ще коса. Ні, так мене не влаштовує. Коротше, я її продам. А що зі мною? Чому реліквій так мало? Я по реліквії повністю не прокачав. Ага. Ну я ще не вмираю по цим показникам. принципі, все. Я тут був чи що? Де ці ящики з реліквіями? Вони завжди були поруч.
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place.
So I have
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules.
Ніфіга собі. Цей револьвер наносить удари як, блін, снайперка. Це 40. А ти що? 26. Херня.
Sound fair to you? I thought so.
Oh God.
Як всіх толкає. Без розбору.
And the fucker says he already replaced me.
These are the knock-ons. 3,000 eddies going once. I can tell it's been used before. I can give you 20 for that.
What's that?
How the hell am I supposed to cough up 30 eddies, too? So you want my family?
Що він продає?
You're Vargas, right?
What's your fucking problem?
Я не можу собі додати імплантів. І не можу їх качнути.
You got any room?
Katanas! Machetes! Waiting on our next drop. Come back tomorrow. Grab everything.
А, це вниз треба спуститись. Взагалі якась машина стала.
Stay if you want. We'll keep playing. 92 point.
Це не озброєна машина, на жаль.
He poisoned me!
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification warrior.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Good you're here, Reed. Need to talk.
My sentiments exactly. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through, too. To resort to treason.
You're in no position to understand, Reed. Your life ain't on a timer.
But I know death. Stared him in the eyes up close. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Black Wall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone. Except maybe you. A little.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Давай так.
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay, we break the chain Hanson wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help it disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Say I believe you. Where's your plan go from there?
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
So me, she reached out. Wasn't telling the whole truth before. Once out, off the grid. Has a plan for right after we take down Hanson. Gonna make a run for it. Slip out of Night City.
I thank you, V, for your candor. This means a lot to me. I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker, silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
Two of you could just, sit down, talk it out.
That's my aim, precisely.
After you kidnap her. Not quite the same.
We've come to a point where some options are simply off the table. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
Okay, no time to lose.
Tush, meet chair. Okay. Anesthesia.
Стоматолог.
Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
So, you a Night City native?
Yet more questions. Did they tell you nothing about not delving? But, yes. I'm from Watson.
Oh, you gotta know Victor then. He's a chum.
You would truly be better off keeping things like that to yourself. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold. fidgeting. You want it to be crooked?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want something from me?
To chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Come on, you know this is a lose-lose clusterfuck of a sitch. I ain't here by choice.
At least you see that. Means they haven't turned you yet. Not completely. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Some help you've been.
Just don't do anything either of us will regret later. Not you, not me.
Давно Джонні не
Don't
було.
kid yourself. Both of them need you, but neither trusts you.
Well done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.
А тут тільки один шлях є.
Hey, procedure's a wrap.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost him?
Not entirely. We know they were last in the city center, headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
Gotta make power moves cool, you know? So peeps don't mess with you.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to confirm a visual for me. Scan the vehicles in your area. One's bound to be them.
Clean so far. See a convoy. Hansen's goons. Doubt the runners would have a security escort, though. I'll keep watching.
Additional support for the stadium, most likely.
Attention, this is Kurt Hansen.
No sign of their ride.
Dogtown. A certain president has turned up in Washington. Safe and sound. Now, if I were a betting man, I'd say she was there all along. Our unflinching response
То вони везуть.
to USA's blatant provocation proved effective.
Still nothing.
Roslyn, if you're ever really in Dogtown, we're ready to welcome you with open arms.
Got a total Cortez blocking the road. Traffic's piling up. Car's basic, run of the mill. Definitely not them.
And we keep looking.
Couple of bikers. Don't expect they'd swap out 4 wheels for 2 last minute.
Nah, not this style. On to the next.
There they are. No question. Both runners are inside. Got the signal?
Got it. Not gonna slip off our radar anymore. Good work. Still early for the meet with Hansen. Don't stop. Kill time somewhere. Okay, they're stationary. towards the club now. V, you're clear to head for the car.
You as a
Get to it.
driver are just fucking stupid! Don't write you! Choom rammed your bumper up my ass! Who are you hauling for? Sure as shit is! Give me your deets so I know who's paying for this damage. And you will pay, or my police will find you.
Are you in position?
Here we are. Damn, preem ride.
Hey, get out there to window shop.
Smooth sailing so far. Car's cam feeds are mine.
Good. Last check now. Make sure you're ready to roll.
Should be good. Just give me 1 sec.
Why? What are you doing?
Tweaking the ice. Kinda half-baked. Way it's set up now.
Fine. Just no unnecessary risks.
Так, що нам надо?
And done.
Not bad. Now, we wait. Our VIPs are back. They're about to get in. Time to focus up.
Kurt Hansen, tu l'as vu, non? Il était grave en train de me relooker au saphir. À moins que ce soit cette putain de gueule de bois. Oh, ça tourne de partout, dans tous les sens.
T'en penses quoi? De Hanson, je veux dire.
Okay, V, take control.
Back in the car now.
La voiture! Quelqu'un en a pris le contrôle!
Emmerich, sonne l'alarme! On a besoin d'aide! Je vais localiser le vecteur.
Ok, 1 seconde! C'est fait!
Putain, allez! J'essaie de reprendre le contrôle!
О, блін.
V, report what's going on.
They're playing defense, and they're good.
J'arrive pas à la couper!
Давай.
Putain!
On est coupé!
Mais merde! Quoi? Putain, qu'est-ce qui se
Non, non,
passe?
non! Whoa!
Нафіга?
What in the fuck?
А на що ви їх вбили?
Fuck, you wiped them.
What'd you think? Bind their hands with duct tape, shove socks in their mouths, and wait for them to wriggle free and call for help? This ain't no game, V. It's a simple choice. Them or us. I chose us.
Right. Greater
Блин.
good. Need to
Херня
make tough
якась.
calls.
The greater good, the lesser evil. In the end, it's the same. Whatever comforts you and helps you do the right thing. Alright, we have fresh disguises already, but you still need to lift the access codes off them. Aurora's the one to check for those.
Може в них вони в голові, а?
Who knew about this? This execution.
Course I knew. Textbook move. Not exactly my first mission, V. Call like that comes with the territory.
Sure she's the one with the codes?
Definitely. Her brother transfers his memories to external databanks, and he's had these stolen before. They wouldn't risk losing these codes.
Ugh. This feels so fucked up.
Expect me to believe you've never taken anything off a body before?
Блін, а чого в мене Алекс в діалогі, а?
All right. Codes transferred.
То в мене лице зовсім друге, мені ж лице мали поміняти.
Taking the wheel.
Ну, ти ж не похожа на нього. Вже похоже.
V, behavioral imprint, now!
This on? Oh shit, my voice. Oh, nice. Hang on, that's me. What the hell?
Prim, right? Give it a whirl. Introduce yourself.
Must do more than morph your face and voice. Gotta alter your biochem makeup, affecting behavior. Peeps are little more than the brain chemicals that make them up.
Got it right. New hormonal cocktail.
Okay, here goes. Emeric Cassel.
That it?
Ви поняли? Я Емерік Кесель тепер.
Well, sounded like him at least.
It can feel like a real trip at first, but you'll get used to it.
Take a sec, collect yourself, then we move. Hansen's waiting.
Alex, it just hit me. This'll be our last stop together. I haven't forgotten our deal. Maya's greenlit it. A diplomatic mission. No end date. Call it early retirement.
Thanks much, Reed.
Ready, Aurore?
Fucking bet I am. Tech's a natural fit for you. Sound just like him.
Okay, let's get to it.
All right, stadium then. See you there.
little refresher before we arrive. Remember, name's Americ Cassel. Let me let you in on my secret about how to be someone else. Ask yourself 3 questions. What do they fear? What do they want? What's their deepest secret? Got that? Don't answer now, just something to keep in mind. And be him.
А, це Рід за нами їде.
Your thoughts on Hansen?
He is a byproduct, a side effect. A machine of war, forged in thousands of battles.
А, це їде. Рід.
But perhaps more importantly, people like Hansen do not make millions if they are easy to read. He is a man of layers interweaving.
Nova, that was very good. We have arrived. The Hound's Den.
In position. Ready for the next phase. Talk soon.
Ну ні, сюди, туди.
Stop your vehicle. You are good. Come on through.
Блін, ну у нього тут ціла армія. Тут часом не було танка.
Before we go in, remember, he wants something from us, not the other way around. We are here to sell him Sinosure mainframe access codes. Stick to the facts, know who you are and are not. Hansen awaits us!
Let us go see him.
А, в мене немає цього імпланта з подвійним стрибком.
Magnifique! Because we have a meeting with Colonel Hansen. Now.
Moment, please.
Good, you made it. We haven't met yet. Name's Murphy.
The colonel is here already.
He is. Waiting for you.
Fantastic.
Ну, надіюсь, мені не треба щось там вибирати такого, що...
This way.
Типа, я маю сказати те, що відповідає цьому психотипу людини. І якщо я кажу щось не так, то...
It seems familiar. No, I believe we have met.
I'm certain we haven't.
А чому ми в сторону поїхали?
Frequent the bordellos of Paris, no?
What?
I'm only fucking with you, Murphy. It's a pleasure.
У нього штучні м'язи, типа.
Here we are. Our stop. You should expect to have eyes on you all day today. Kurt got a tip. The FIA plans to pull some gunk.
Блін, нахера йому стільки вояк? Я не розумію.
Situation's under control, though.
Ну от він просто стоїть, а міг би щось, якусь роботу робити. Тут є цей? А де він тут?
Got our people manning the whole stadium. Drone-aided scans providing surveillance support too.
Де я на карті знаходжусь? А,
Need you to
фі.
leave your weapons here. Next, we'll need to run some ID scans. Joke around as we might, get along as we do. Ultimately, this is a place of serious business. You understand?
А от гелікоптер. Ну це щось таке старе.
This here's the heart of our little empire.
Tell me, what do you do here? Your operation, precisely.
Arms trading mostly. Need to start a war? End one? Planning a coup, maybe. We don't ask these questions.
And this role is from Night City?
Дата виготовлення. То він застарілий.
Around the globe. Japan, Australia, the Balkans, Lagos, you name it.
All right, I'm in position. Preparing our evac route now. Take your time.
Це обичні роботи, да?
Not much further now.
I couldn't get started earlier without risk of being compromised. And Emmerich, they should go without saying, but stay in character. Good luck.
Let's keep moving.
Лебедева.
Ah, my brother. He talks little.
Huh. Noticed and noted.
Sometimes I find this creepy. But not you, I hope?
Hey, just met the guy.
My. A diplomat.
О! Чувак, помниш, ти мене вигнав, а?
A pleasure to see you both. Songbird needs a moment to disarm the device. Which gives us a chance to chat.
Your man mentioned trouble. That NUS intelligence is interested in our meeting today.
Trouble is an exaggeration, and many people try to stick their noses into my business. I know this, and so I'm careful.
Were I you, I would say no different.
Think I'm lying?
I said no such thing.
Then I'm fucking happy to know I misheard. Changing the subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire? My people tell me the games went high stakes. You two left richer and happier, I hope.
By the end of the night, we lost our entire stack. But such is gambling.
Oh, judging by your tone, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Because it does not. I enjoy money, of course. But I do not allow it to control my life.
You know what they say about great minds. I think it's no surprise we find ourselves doing business together. The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I worked hard to make it the go-to destination for Night City's royalty.
Your operation in the stadium is most impressive. Perhaps even more than the ball at the Sapphire.
One can't work without the other. To make billions from the arms trade, you have to first line the pockets of the powerful with millions. The stadium is an integral part of my work in Night City. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it? Not since Sinosure.
Quite right, but we almost flew here some time ago. Emmerich had other business in Night City. My brother is obsessed with cars. He collects them. I say to him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
Interesting. And what rare gem brought you halfway around the world?
Perhaps you know this man, Grayson? He wanted to sell me a classic Porsche, once owned by a famous American rocker boy.
Everyone knows Grayson, and this rock star. Yeah, I remember hearing about this sale.
Well, it fell apart. Grayson was a fool. He weaseled out in the final hour.
Please, I have vodka. Help yourselves. I'm sure you never put pleasure before business, but I insist.
Водки хтось буде? Налью.
I could not say it better myself. Symbolic, yes.
Not very American, I know, but it's a custom my friends in Siberia taught me to love.
Symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
To your health.
Чи не треба було пити?
I thought you didn't drink.
I do.
Блін. Точно, не треба було пити, він не вживає. Йолки-палки. Що починається? Да? Як шоу починається? Де знайти на нього цього? Я намагаюся цей квест знайти, щоб на пам'ять не запам'ятати, що там треба відповідати. Ну ладно. Перезапускаємо квест.
We are not in a hurry.
I'm sure. I hear you're not the type to do anything hastily. We're waiting.
Then we have much in common, Colonel. I have heard the same about you.
Interesting. I usually hear the exact opposite about myself.
So many fear criminals for their weapons, muscles, chrome, but are blind to the mind underneath. A betrayed man, patient for his vengeance. He is dangerous.
Changing the
Mallet.
subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire? My people tell me the games went high stakes. You two left richer and happier, I hope.
By the end of the night, we lost our entire stack. But such is gambling.
Oh, judging by your tone, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Because it does not. I enjoy money, of course. But I do not allow it to control my life.
You know what they say about great minds. I think it's no surprise we find ourselves doing business together. The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I worked hard to make it the go-to destination for Night City's royalty.
Your operation in the stadium is most impressive. Perhaps even more than the ball at the Sapphire.
One can't work without the other. To make billions from the arms trade, you have to first line the pockets of the powerful with millions. The stadium is an integral part of my work in Night City. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it? Not since Sinosure.
Quite right, but we almost flew here some time ago. Emmerich had other business in Night City. My brother is obsessed with cars. He collects them. I say to him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
Interesting. And what rare gem brought you halfway around the world?
I was shopping for a Quadra Turbo R, a model from 55.
Ah, a connoisseur of the classics. You know, I checked whether anyone here knew you. They did mention a car, just not a Quadra.
Then your man misled you. Perhaps by accident.
Блін.
An any for your thoughts?
We are not in a hurry.
Блін. Може потім пройти цю херню?
I hear you're not the type to do anything hastily.
Then we have much in common, Colonel. I have heard the same about you.
Interesting. I usually hear the exact opposite about myself.
So many fear criminals for their weapons, muscles, chrome, but are blind to the mind underneath. A betrayed man, patient for his vengeance. He is dangerous.
Changing the subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire? My people tell me the games went high stakes. You two left richer and happier, I hope.
By the end of the night, we lost our entire stack. But such is gambling.
Oh, judging by your tone, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Because it does not. I enjoy money, of course. But I do not allow it to control my life.
You know what they say about great minds. I think it's no surprise we find ourselves doing business together. The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I worked hard to make it the go-to destination for Night City's royalty.
Your operation in the stadium is most impressive. Perhaps even more than the ball at the Sapphire.
One can't work without the other. To make billions from the arms trade, you have to first line the pockets of the powerful with millions. The stadium is an integral part of my work in Night City. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it? Not since Sinosure.
Quite right, but we almost flew here some time ago. Emmerich had other business in Night City. My brother is obsessed with cars. He collects them. I say to him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
Interesting. And what rare gem brought you halfway around the world?
I had my eyes on a refilled Erondite. Second hand, of course. The new ones are overpriced.
Interesting. Because the first I ever heard of you, why, it was about you being in the market for a used car. But sir...
Коротше, отой перший варіант був самий правильний.
We are not in a hurry.
I'm sure. I hear you're not the type to do anything hastily.
I do not waste time and energy on insignificant matters.
So I heard. Is that why you strip yourself of your memories and store them in external databanks?
In my quest for mental hygiene, for spiritual economy. Do you believe in God, Colonel Hansen?
Which one? The Eurodollar? The geopolitical powers that be? Or the Christian God? No. Wastes of my time, all.
I see. Then I am curious how you will fare after this life has ended.
Changing the subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire? My people tell me the games went high stakes. You two left richer and happier, I hope.
By the end of the night, we lost our entire stack. But such is gambling.
Judging by your tone, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Because it does not. I enjoy money, of course. But I do not allow it to control my life.
You know what they say about great minds. I think it's no surprise we find ourselves doing business together. The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I worked hard to make it the go-to destination for Night City's royalty.
Your operation in the stadium is most impressive. Perhaps even more than the ball at the Sapphire.
One can't work without the other. To make billions from the arms trade, you have to first line the pockets of the powerful with millions. The stadium is an integral part of my work in Night City. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it?
А мені все одно ніхто не пише, так що можна було і не зупинятись.
Not since Sinosure.
Quite right, but we almost flew here some time ago. Emmerich had other business in Night City. My brother is obsessed with cars. He collects them. I say to him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
Interesting. And what rare gem brought you halfway around the world?
Perhaps you know this man, Grayson? He wanted to sell me a classic Porsche, once owned by a famous American rocker boy.
Everyone knows Grayson, and this rock star. Yeah, I remember hearing about this sale.
Well, it fell apart. Grayson was a fool. He weaseled out in the final hour.
Please, I have vodka. Help yourselves. I'm sure you never put pleasure before business, but I insist. A symbolic drink.
I could not say it better myself. Symbolic, yes.
Я не бухаю.
Not very American, I know, but it's a custom my friends in Siberia taught me to love.
Your old friends in the new states. There is bad blood, no?
Mm-hmm. Federal agents sniff around you still.
It's complicated. When they don't want their John Hancocks on something, they wire me a transfer and I set to work. And later that night, I'll watch them condemn my terrorist act on the evening news. So they sniff around, sure. But they prefer to call direct. And that's not likely to change in this admin, nor the next. Ah, right. I'd almost forgotten. My friends in Los Santos send their regards. C Block.
Your friends are mistaken, I think.
Are you sure? You spent 2 years in that prison, under a false name.
That's right. In the VIP wing. But the cockroaches in C Block don't know who is there.
Then forgive me. I must be mistaken.
Colonel, may I see your knife?
By all means. It's a traditional Yakut hunting knife.
You see, I spent some time in the Philippines. I've had a keen eye for fine blades since. Fascinating. Such a rare thing.
By the way, Americ, I asked around a bit doing my due diligence. They tell me you worked at Petrochem 3 years ago. Corporations rarely let your caliber talent slip through.
2 роки.
How did you
2
get
роки.
out of the contract?
All change in the corporate world is affected with money. I could afford it.
A convenient answer. Generic, uninspired, and almost definitely untrue. Given when this was, I'm amazed you claim to have any memory of it at all.
I thought our collaboration was built on trust. I was sorely mistaken.
Right. On trust. Ah, so me.
Ну, коротше, ми пройшли.
We can begin. The mainframe is ready.
You remember the terms. One of you feeds in the access codes. The other stays with me.
Ooh, I volunteer to stay.
To work, then.
Follow me.
As agreed, you'll see the payments hit your account today.
Ah, money and kept promises.
While you were waiting, I ran some initial diagnostics. The mainframe is prepped and linked with our systems. She's ready to go. You know, he created this lab especially for the occasion. Tens of millions of eddies invested for your visit alone. That's Kurt for you.
Не відремонтували химеру, походу. Це оця от херня.
I have a plan in place for once we secure the neural matrix. I'll hack the local net, override its defense systems, turn the whole stadium hostile. We'll slip out in the chaos.
But how many would die?
They'll die so we can survive. Live. I managed to simulate the mainframe's native environment, the bunker. It'll be ready for the access codes in a moment. Listen, V. All hell breaks loose in 2 minutes. When Hansen flatlines, we haul ass. I'll block access to this room. Alex and Reed are minimizing risk and exfilling early via the route. Here she is, in all her glory. Oh, and don't worry about us. Got that sorted already. Check stadium blueprints, know which way to run. So, shall we?
No turning back now.
Nope. But we're in this together.
I am ready. Linked. Connection quality.
1,000th of the decimal. It'll have to do.
Then in we go.
Actuating the mainframe.
So I see. It's responding.
Stay sharp. Almost open for input. Pete, thank you. Really. Thank you for being here. Just a little more. Okay, your turn. It's ready for the access codes.
Блін. От що тут треба вибрати? Що тут треба вибрати? Зрадити Ріду чи зрадити Соловію? Що тут треба вибирати? Давайте... Блін. Як я розумію, це вже кінцівка, і тут дуже важливо прослухати всі діалоги і зробити правильні висновки. І тут треба або зрадити Ріда, або зрадити Соловію. Так, давайте ми продовжимо наступного разу. Ось. А на сьогодні все. У нас буде окремо будемо зраджувати спочатку Соловії, а потім будемо... Ні, спочатку давайте зрадимо Соловії, потім зрадимо Рідові. От, і буде у нас проходження на 2 кінцівки. Ось. А зараз всім солодких снів і до завтра.